The first person to be executed in the year 2020 is John Gardner. John was born in Mississippi. He graduated from high school and worked as a painter prior to his arrest. John received an 8-year prison term in Mississippi for shooting his second wife, causing her to have a miscarriage and making her a paraplegic. Additionally, John threatened his third wife and eventually kidnapped her when she attempted to leave him. Police arrested John and returned him to prison. John Gardner married his second wife, Tammy, in 1999. According to those who knew her, after the marriage, Tammy lost weight, became introverted and lost her sparkle. Tammy had previously been known as very outgoing and happy. Gardner allegedly threatened and abused her. Shortly after marrying, Tammy sent her daughter to live with her father for her daughter's safety. Tammy had repeatedly told her friends and her boss that she was afraid for her life. She wanted out of her marriage, but feared Gardner would kill her if she left. In December 2004, Tammy borrowed money and filed for divorce, which was scheduled to become final on February 7, 2005. Friends and her daughter described how Tammy perked up after filing for divorce and kicking Gardner out of the house. Tammy also remained fearful, as Gardner continued to call and text her, leaving threatening messages. On January 23, 2005, Tammy was with her daughter when she began receiving text messages from Gardner, asking if she was going to go through with the upcoming divorce. Tammy did not answer. That evening Tammy visited with a co-worker, seeking help to disappear so that she could not be tracked. Tammy stayed with her co-worker for 3 hours, eventually returning home around 11 p.m., when she called her co-worker to say she arrived home. Just under an hour later, a 911 dispatcher with the Killeen County Sheriff's Office received an emergency call from a woman identified as Tammy. Tammy requested an ambulance, saying she had been shot by her husband. When questioned further, Tammy said Steven Gardner had shot her and then left in a white pickup truck with Mississippi plates. The dispatcher had difficulty understanding Tammy, as she was slurring her words and hard to hear. The dispatcher heard what sounded like choking and vomiting before the line disconnected. As police arrived, they noticed a white pickup not far from the house. Police knocked but received no response. When they were able to gain entry, police discovered Tammy sitting on the bed, with a trail of blood leading to the bathroom. She was bleeding badly from her head. Tammy was flown to Parkland Hospital and fell into a coma. After 2 days, she was taken off life support. She had been killed by a single gunshot to the head. Police discovered that Gardner had borrowed a white pickup from his brother-in-law and credit card purchases put him in Texas, near Tammy's house. Additionally, fibers were found in the truck that matched what Tammy was wearing. It was also discovered that someone had used a gun belonging to Gardner's sister. Gardner turned himself in to the police in Mississippi. John Steven Gardner was executed at 6 p.m. local time on Wednesday, January 15, 2020, inside the walls unit of the Huntsville State Penitentiary in Huntsville, Texas. 64-year-old John is convicted of the murder of his wife, 41-year-old Tammy Gardner, on January 23, 2005. John has spent the last 13 years on death row in Texas.